unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it in my life. We're sitting around the bonfire, and we had this empty tub. We thought, let's burn it, because there were some holes in it. Because what had happened was, the birds found out that there was seeds in the tub, so they pecked through there, and so it wasn't worth anything anymore. So we thought, what the heck, let's throw it in the fire, and all of a sudden it melted. So we had this blue tub melted in the fire, and we never thought a lot about it after that until the next night. We were sleeping, and all of a sudden I was looking at a little bit of light in the bedroom, and it comes oozing through the door, on the bottom of the door, and comes up on the bed and forms into a man. This plastic man, blue plastic man. And it's just been out in our woods ever since then, and the reports have been that there's been people missing.
Alright, so I was out in the woods with my girlfriend, and I don't know what it was, but this really weird blue blob, it was almost glowing, it was real creepy, came up behind us. So we started running through the field and the woods and tried to get through and just get back to the car, and I outran my girlfriend, and when I turned back to go for her, she was just gone. I don't know where she ended up or what, but I've been out here looking for her ever since. It's been a few hours now, and I just can't find her.
Hi, one time me and my friend were in the woods, and we saw this weird blue thing, and it was glowing, and it was at night, and so I was brave, so I went by it, and then it crawled away and I didn't see it, so, yeah. So, I was inside sitting on the couch, and I was in the basement, and through the window I saw this blue thing crawl, and it stared at me for a little bit. I went closer, and then it just went away. So, the next day, I just thought it was like, I didn't really know what it was. So, I went in the woods that day to go find some hiking sticks, and I live in the forest. So, I went in the woods the next day, and I saw him again. I think he was climbing up the trees, and when he was done climbing up the trees, he came back down, and he crawled away. And I've heard on the news that a lot of kids and adults are missing. So that's how I saw the plastic man.
So every summer, my family goes on a camping trip. We go out into the same forest every year. My mom, dad, me, my brother, and my sister. We've had some really great times when we went camping. This year when we went camping, we were all sitting around the fire, and all of a sudden we saw this blue glow coming from the trees right outside the clearing, and we all looked over, and it took on the shape of a man. It looked like a figure standing there, and it was just glowing blue. And we were all kind of mesmerized by it. We didn't really know what it was or anything. And then it just vanished. And we all kind of looked at each other, and then we realized that my sister was gone. We had the entire town searching the forest for her for days, and we never found her. We don't know what happened to her. What was that? I never heard of what's his name? Forgot his name. Plastic Man. I'd never heard of Plastic Man until I came to Grandma and Papa's house. And then I heard some stories, and I didn't really believe them. So I went for a walk in the woods one day, and I heard some like scratching and like twigs breaking and stuff. I'm so scared right now. And he popped out, and he was huge. He was like 7 feet tall. And he didn't really say anything. He just stood there and looked at me, and I was so scared I didn't say anything either. And then he said, "Roar, I'm Plastic Man." And I threw down my lantern, and it broke, and I ran as fast as I could back to the house. And I've never been in the woods since. Never been in the woods. I won't go back. But I did go back the next day with my husband because my shoe fell off, and I had to find my shoe. You can't not have your shoe. So I went back. Okay, so we went back, and I saw drips. It looked like wax, but it was plastic, and it went into the pond. So I don't know if he like lives in the pond. What is that noise? Okay, we have to stop talking about it because every time you say Plastic Man, he hears it, even if it's really, really quiet. So when we talk about him, we spell his name because he doesn't know how to spell. Oh my God, turn it off.